And it doesn't work.
You know, you can't even buy a catastrophic plan.
Correct. And the deductibles are so high that unless you get hit by a tractor, you're never going to be able to use it.
Let me ask you, energy, and you know this from your years in building, it's the lifeblood of our economy now. We are dependent on foreign nations, many of whom do not like us.
You're never going to be able to use it.
We have more shale. We have new technology. We have hydrofracking, natural gas. We're the Middle East of natural gas. How important a goal is it that you want this country to move towards energy independence?
Very important. It's very important.
Can you do it in 4 years?
Oh, I think you can do it in a lot less than that. No, it's very important. No, they stop you environmentally. They use the environment to stop a lot of good things, not only energy, buildings and factories, plants. They use it to stop things. It's like a roadblock, but that's not going to happen anymore. And by the way, I'm an environmentalist, okay? I believe strongly in the environment, and I'm going to protect the environment. But you don't have to have a man who wants to build a factory or a person or a company wait 10 years going through approvals. At the end of the 10-year, get rejected, okay?
You mentioned the forgotten man a lot, both during the campaign.
And woman.
And woman, and in your inaugural speech. And you mentioned it last night. I gave you statistics, the very first interview I did with you. 95 million Americans out of the labor force, nearly 50 million in poverty, 44 million Americans on food stamps.
I've never heard you say that, Sean.
I say it every night.
I'm kidding.
One day you asked me, what are those numbers you give? You said. But explain, by getting rid of regulation, energy independence, jobs that'll be created, a 15% from the highest corporate tax rate to the lowest corporate tax rate in the industrialized world, and repatriating trillions. How does that help and impact those people I talk about all the time?
Well, hugely. We're going to have jobs. We're going to have good jobs. We don't have good jobs anymore. We're going to have good jobs. Look at what I've done recently. Ford's moving back, and General Motors is going to be spending massive amounts of money, and Fiat Chrysler, the head, who's a highly respected man, Sergio, flew all the way from Italy to go to the meeting 2 days ago. They're going to spend a lot of money in the United States.
Foxconn, $7 billion.
Foxconn,
Alibaba.
Alibaba, who's a great guy, by the way. All of these companies, they're all excited. They had no intention. You know, here's another thing with the media. Oh, they would have done it anyway. They weren't going to do it. You see Jack Ma, he had no intention of doing it until I got elected. And he went down and he said, I'm only going to do this because of Donald Trump. And nobody put that in the papers, which is okay. What difference does it make as long as he does it? And he's going to do it. These are great people. These are great companies. And they're going to spend a tremendous amount of money. And it's all because they know how good it's going to be. And what it means is jobs.
And trade deals. You got rid of TPP. You want all bilateral trade agreements now?
Look, here's the problem. Number one, they didn't do anything on currency devaluations, which is a killer for our country, because we don't do it and everyone else does it. They just absolutely
But do you want bilateral?
Absolutely.
We're
going to make deals with every one of those countries. And you know what? If the deal doesn't work out, we terminate the deal. When you get into the mosh pit, I call it, where you have all these countries together, you can't get out of the deal. And you take the lowest denominator. In other words, you have countries that don't treat us well. They're in there. We want to deal with the ones that treat us well, and if they don't treat us well, we terminate, or we give them a 30-day notice of termination, and then they come back and they want to renegotiate during the 30 days, and we get a better deal. We don't make good deals anymore. You almost want to treat us. So just to sum up.
And coming up, I asked President Trump about the threat of radical Islam and how he plans to defeat it. That, as we continue from Washington,
and unite the civilized world against radical Islamic terrorism, which we will eradicate completely from the face of the earth.
We have to get rid of ISIS. We have to get rid of ISIS. We have no choice. This is not. This is all. Yesterday, I had the honor of General John Kelly as our Secretary of War. security. It's going to be amazing. Tomorrow, I will swear in General James Mattis as our new Secretary of Defense. These men have devoted their lives to defending America, and now I look forward to working with them to keep our country safe from the many threats we face today. That includes protecting Americans from radical Islamic terrorism.
El mono de alambre, que no baile, que chingue a su madre.
Buenos días, señores, me lo dijo Pluta, chingas a tu madre, por panzón y puta.
Buenas noches todos, dijo el melón, chingas a tu madre, por pinche pelón. El mono de alambre, y que no baile, que chingue a su madre.
Buenas noches todos, dijo doña Rita, que chinga a su madre, la de la camarita.
Buenas noches todos, dijo el Juanito, chingue a su madre, el del bigotito.
Buenas noches todos, dijo doña Rita, que chingue a su madre, la de la mochilita.
El mono de alambre. Buenas noches todos, eso digo yo, chingas a tu madre, están horribles.
Buenas noches todos, va a decir los versos. Señores, me dijo Ramona, chingue a su madre, la pinche chichona.